Welcome to day 2 of Abundance Activation 2026. Today is not a day where we rush into doing, writing, or deciding. Today is a day where we slow down even more because what we are touching today is delicate and extremely important. Today we are working with the way you relate to desire yourself. Before we talk about goals, intentions, or manifestations, we need to talk about something deeper. Because most people enter a new year repeating the same internal posture they have had for years. And then they wonder why their desires never fully land. So today, we are not setting intention yet. We are recalibrating the space from which intentions are born. I want you to light your candle now, not as a symbol of doing something special, but as a signal to your body that this moment is different from the rest of your day. You are not scrolling, you are not consuming, you are not rushing. You are here. Yesterday, we closed the old year. We allowed ourselves to acknowledge what we are ready to release. Today, we stand in the space that opened, and that space can feel uncomfortable. Because when all patterns are no longer holding us, we often don't know immediately what should replace them. This is where many people rush. They rush to fill the space with new desires, new goals, new affirmations. And when that happens, the new year is built on the same internal tension as the old one. Today is about changing that. I want to speak very honestly with you. Most people do not struggle with manifestation because they don't want enough. They struggle because they want from a place of lack, pressure, comparison, or fear. And no matter how beautiful the desire is, when it is held from that place, it creates resistance instead of flow. So today I want you to notice how you usually desire. Do you desire with urgency, feeling like time is running out? Do you desire with comparison, looking at what others have? Do you desire with fear, worrying that it may never happen? Or do you desire with calm, openness, allowing life to meet you? There is no shame in your answer. Most of us were never taught how to desire in a grounded way. Take a breath and let this question land inside you. How do I usually hold what I want? Not what do I want, but how do I hold it? This is the sense of day 2. Now take your journal Today, we are not writing final desires. We are writing awareness around desire. I want you to write slowly without trying to sound wise or positive. Begin with this sentence. When I think about what I want for 2026, I notice that inside me there is, and let the sentence finish itself. You might notice excitement mixed with fear, hope mixed with doubt, longing mixed with exhaustion. Let all of it be written. This is not something to fix today. This is something to understand. Many people believe manifestation starts when you write a desire. In truth, manifestation starts when you become honest about the emotional posture you have towards that desire. If you desire something while secretly believing it is not possible for you, that belief will speak louder than any affirmation. If you desire something while feeling you must sacrifice yourself to get it, that tension will follow you into the experience. If you desire something while feeling unworthy, abundance will always feel unstable. Today is about softening those postures. Now I want you to take one or two of the desire you have been considering for your list. Not all 10, just one or two. And I want you to look at them and ask yourself a very different question. Instead of asking, do I really want this? Ask, from what place am I wanting this? It is coming from fear or from trust. It is coming from lack or from expansion. It is coming from comparison or from truth. You do not need to change the desire yet. You are simply learning how to read yourself. This is why day 2 exists in this program. Because without this awareness, intention setting becomes mechanical. And mechanical intention never carries real power. Now I want to introduce a very important shift. And this is where manifestation becomes grounded. We move from wanting to intention, not by pushing harder, but by changing the relationship. An intention is not a demand. An intention is a direction. When you set an intention, you are not telling life what must happen. You are telling yourself who you are willing to become and what kind of experiences you are open to holding. So today, I want you to practice intention gently. Choose one desire and write one sentence that begins with, in 2026, My intention in this area of my life is to experience. Do not finish the sentence with an outcome only. Finish it with a quality of being, peace, stability, confidence, safety, expansion, joy, presence. This teaches your system that abundance is not just something you receive, it is something you can hold. After you write, pause. Place your hand on your chest. Feel your breath and notice how your body responds to the intention. If it feels tight, the intention may still be carrying pressure. If it feels calm, even if it feels unfamiliar, you are on the right path. Today is not about finishing anything. Today is about learning how to stand differently with what you want. Before we close, I want you to hear this clearly. You do not need to deserve your desires. You do not need to justify them. You do not need to prove anything to life. But you do need to be able to hold them without fear. This is what we are building slowly, day by day. When you are ready, extinguish your candle and allow this awareness to stay with you throughout the day. You may notice yourself thinking differently about your desires, softer, more honest. That is the work. This is the activation of day 2. Today, I choose to relate to my desires differently. I allow intentions to come from clarity, not pressure. I am willing to desire without fear and without forcing outcomes. Tomorrow we move deeper into clarity and conscious choice. I will see you on day 3.